Today we get to release 3 coyotes that were brought to us as puppies during what we call baby season. That's when a lot of these babies that are dependent on their parents are unfortunately either abandoned, something happened to the mother. Oftentimes we don't know what the cause is, but they're in situations where they need rescue, and they get brought here and we are able to rehabilitate them, raise them, keep them out in isolation away from people to prepare them to go back out into the wild. And today is that day. So we just have to go get them from their outdoor enclosures and they'll be ready to go back into the wild. It's important that when we go to capture these coyotes from the enclosures that they've been in ever since they were rescued as puppies, that we get everything we need to make it as safe as possible for both us and the coyotes. All right, so Danny has all of this stuff. We're back at rehab right now. When there's coyotes back here for a long period of time, they've been isolated from people, but we do have to go in there and get them into a crate. So usually you can just net them, get them in, cover them with towel, take them back, load them up, and then they don't have to deal with us ever again. But it can be a little stressful initially, but it's good in the long run. So yes. Let's do it. As you can imagine, us netting the coyotes and putting them into the crate for transport can be very stressful for them, which is why we want to do it as quickly and efficiently as possible. But the good news for them is this is temporary and short stress, and hopefully they won't have to deal with any other human interactions in the future as soon as they are released back into the wild later today. Okay, so we have all 3 coyotes in separate crates here. We just took them out of their outdoor enclosures that they've been in away from people for the last couple months since they were puppies, and we are going to take them out to the wild and they'll be ready to go as a little pack. So now it's time to load these coyotes up and take them to the very specially picked out designated spot for their release. All right, so we are on the road. We got the coyotes all packed up in the back, and we are about an hour away from our release destination. It is a very specially selected spot with good resources and far removed from any crazy traffic, because unfortunately coyotes are very prone to traffic accidents. So we got a nice spot far removed from any of that. There's a lot that goes into this. It's a very long process and takes a lot of dedication, hard work, and careful thinking to preparing these animals to being out in the wild. It's not as simple as bringing a baby coyote in and we feed it and we love it and we grow it up and finally just toss it out into the wild. We have to prepare them for this moment, and that requires us to kind of separate them from us in the process of taking care of them, which can be very challenging. We want them to be as wild as possible. Southwest has 30 years of experience. They have mastered getting these animals prepared to being set back out into the wild. So here's to a happy ending. All right, we have made it. Gonna get our feet a little wet here. All right, that's one crate. Back across the creek. Those coyotes are probably a little confused right now. Ooh, carrying those crates can get a little bit crazy. My fingers hurt. Ooh, it's okay, buddy. It's a wiggly one. Although it seems sad that these coyotes are nervous and not a fan of me being this close, it's actually a fantastic sign that the process and goal that we were aiming for at Southwest pulled through, and it worked wonderfully. These coyotes are very ready to go. I think we are ready for our next step, and that is finally release them. And the best part is that these coyotes already know each other. They've been in the same enclosure together for many weeks, so they've gotten to build a bond with each other. Now for the big moment. There you go. All right, babies. You guys are good to go. When these coyotes first arrived with us, they were just little pups that were completely helpless and wouldn't have stood a chance in the wild. But thanks to the people who called for a rescue and the Southwest team spending weeks and months carefully feeding and raising these pups, they now have a second chance at life, being released back into the Arizona desert where they belong. Sometimes it can take a minute for these guys to feel comfortable enough to run off. As you can see, this one on the left is actually just spinning around in the crate. You would think that as soon as you open the doors, they would dart off, but this is a whole new world to them. It's different. They've been in this enclosure and now there's this big open new world out there. So it's kind of scary for them. They're a little nervous. You can't blame them. They're going out into the world for the first time, but I'm gonna back away for a minute, see if they come out naturally, but if not, I'll give them a little nudge. Jeez. And off they go. Initially, the coyotes will be a little bit confused and disoriented, but will soon quickly adapt to their new environment. Since the other two just ran off, I'm gonna encourage this guy to run out. There you go. There you go. You got it, bud. You got it. And he's off. There he goes. All right. Well, there we go. 3 beautiful young coyotes back out in the wild. And as you can see, this is a beautiful place. Good thing is after a stressful event like that, they have access to water whenever they get settled. I'm sure they're still a little bit confused wandering around. They may find each other later on. A place like this naturally attracts a lot of animals, so it's perfect for, they've got water, they've got places to hide, places to get curious, give them time to kind of figure it out. If you have any questions for Southwest Wildlife about what we do at the facility or anything you want to see about what we do, comment down below and let us know. But thanks again for joining us at Southwest Wildlife, saving one life at a time. We'll see you next time.